versus Karinole, and Sylvanas versus Hex. So definitely interesting matches. I mean, in terms of, like you said, predictions, this was not expected.
No. I believe Hex was a big upset, but Fizzleboy is the upset of the day. Like Psycho, like we expected this out of him. Like he's a pretty good player. Like he had to make 2 upsets on his way here, but he definitely plays at that level. But I am certainly interested to see what Fizzleboy can do. But right now, we're going into Karinole versus Abyss.
Definitely. So we're going to see another Bayonetta, or actually not another Bayonetta, but another Rosa Luma, and we're against Neozone Fox, one of the 2 main foxes that we have these days.
He's going to need to get rid of Luma in this opening scene. We've seen him do this before. He did, however, lose to, I believe, it was either Fizzleboy or Red Velvet in pools.
Okay.
Yeah. He just couldn't get rid of the Luma when he needed to, and then it just came back to bite him. So let's see if he can do that now.
Ooh, going really high up. I believe he did indeed lose to Fizzleboy. Now, I think what he's going to try to do, he's going to try to use the dash attack. He's going to try to use Illusion and back air to try to stuff Luma away. Just get it out. Because like I was telling Leo before, there's a 3-step process for beating Rosalina and Luma. Step 1, get rid of Luma. Step 2, rack up a bunch of damage. Step 3, get rid of Luma again. Because by now she's back. So we're gonna see what Abyss can do here. We're keeping a relatively even game and doesn't end up getting punished for that. Oh, okay.
Well, gets punished for that up air attempt. But this Luma, the hitboxes are far too big for Fox to deal with right now. He needs to get rid of Luma in order to be able to get his combos in, but that is not how you do it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was a flub from Abyss. He could have just used Illusion to get back into the stage, but instead opting for the Firefox. But here we are in the second stock, 80% on Karinole, but
that back air going to put on some good damage. 107, Rosalina's pretty light. He can get this off of 1 solid up air.
Ooh. And speaking of up airs, we're going to see a disjointed up air come out about 1 million times in this match. Battlefield
usually sets a great stage for Fox, but you just see Abyss getting hammered on these platforms. Can't even get that up smash conversion.
Yeah, up smash only hitting with the weak side, and instead goes for, I feel like with how linear of a recovery that Rosalina has, that you shouldn't be afraid to really go off stage when she starts that up B. When she gets super low, you know there's only one thing she can do. Just like, not like that, because that could have been an up air, but like when you get super low. Jab, up smash.
Too floaty.
Yeah, and 200%, I would say, at 130. Again, his bread and butter at this point is rotten and toast.
But he is going to finally seal out that stock with a back air, but this is not looking good for him. 64% already, and Rosalina does not have a hard time killing Fox.
And you see him opting for the laser, but what is that laser doing besides just shooting Luma?
It is getting some needed percent on Luma because Fox has very few tools to actually knock away Luma on the first hit.
Right, the hitbox is not being the biggest for Fox.
I think, this could definitely be a big deal for him, but he's going to get back aired.
Manages to make it back to the stage, but not an easy task landing against Rosalina. But somehow manages to do so, and somehow Luma is still alive. He's taking quite a beating.
That down air getting Rosalina into a bad situation, and more up tilts. Abyss is doing a much better job on this stock, just getting Rosalina out, just getting Luma out of the picture, getting Rosalina by herself, and getting her into a disadvantaged state.
Certainly. Now with another offstage opportunity, and that's it with the forward air. Or was that nair?
That was forward air.
Forward air, okay.
I'm extremely surprised that Karinole even went for that. I mean, that option is so risky. Fox could have illusioned back, and then she would have been in a terrible position having to recover super low.
And I think really it's a mix-up, because you saw how many times that Abyss was sent off stage, but didn't actually get punished at all, besides the one down air, but that was more of a flub on him. Yeah. So Karinole says, you know what, I'm going to switch it up real quick, walk off, hit you, because you know, hey, I'm getting 20%. Closer, or I'm nearly 20% away from getting killed. So it was a good option from him. I'd say it was risky, but I don't think Abyss will fall for it twice.
No, neither do I. But this is a best of 5, so we will be seeing some much needed adaptation from Abyss and a lot of counter adaptation from Karinole here.
And thank you for mentioning best of 5. This is losers. This is the losers top 8. All of top 8 should be best of 5.
Alright, we see the jabs already coming out, and Fox having a hard time really getting in on Rosalina. Those down airs are not going to be doing a lot of work while Luma is still in the picture.
Certainly. Something else that you'll see, I mean, with Rosalina, just with these jabs, just walling him out. I mean, he's having a real hard time getting in. He has to illusion onto the stage, but at the same time, he's landing unsafely.
Now, I really like the shines that he's going for to stall himself. It's an option that's not air dodge and to keep him safe, but he also conserves his jump when he does it, so it's a good mix-up. Ooh, that down throw, also a good mix-up, though, putting Fox in a near-death position.
Ooh, jab into up tilt.
These pivots from Fox are absolutely amazing.
Abyss is incredibly technical. I mean, if he does anything, he never does anything super flashy in terms of, like, style, but he's a technical player, to say the least.
All right, getting himself back into neutral, and that down air not connecting, but these jabs coming out, oh, just rolls away. Very nice.
Looking for a back air, but just the wrong direction, in my opinion.
He needs to be able to get more than just a stray nair or these side Bs, because they're not doing enough damage. They're not knocking Luma off stage. They're more so just pokes as he tries to avoid this kill.
And 3 jabs.
Jab, up tilt that was.
Oh, really?
My. I don't think I've ever seen that, but on fast followers, I guess it works.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of things that Luma can really do, and you just saw Luma get deleted.
Yeah, just that final laser.
But only 84%. I mean, it's on 120. It's 84. I mean, that's pretty good for Karinole.
It definitely is, and he just took 40% off of the jab.
I mean, like I was saying before, it's the end of the semester. Extra credit is on the rise.
Okay. Oh, back air, not going for Luma. He definitely needs to worry about up-tilting Luma, because Rosa's just going to want to stall on the ledge, waiting for her chance.
I feel like he may think that because he's at such a deficit that he needs to go for the early kill on Rosalina. I say early, but at this point, I mean, it's a little late.
It's 124. Rosalina, you don't want her living past 100, because then she starts to get those rage kills in with the Luma up air.
Speaking of rage kills,
that's not going to be one quite yet. Oof. That up air just sending him so far. He cannot afford to get hit by Luma.
He's lucky that he illusioned that quickly. Otherwise, you would have seen like an up smash read from Karinole.
Any longer, and that dash attack will start killing, but he doesn't need it when he was that F smash.
Yeah, 71%.
Dropping shield on that and getting hit by the up air. Yeah. Abyss down 2-0
versus Karinole. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not really sure what I expected seeding-wise. Like, with these two head players in a head-to-head, just on paper, I would say that Karinole probably has the advantage. On top of that, I mean, we don't have a Rosalina in Neo, but Abyss has been known to go to some of the bigger tournaments around Ohio, so, I mean, it's not like he's never seen a character before.
No, definitely not. Like, he definitely knows what he wants to do in this matchup, but it seems like Karinole just knows what he wants to do even better and is able to stop him from doing it.
And that's where the neutral game comes into play. I mean, we can talk about how great Abyss's neutral and his tech skill is, but when you can't land the hits, you're gonna get mollywopped.
We see Abyss just sort of staying on this screen right now. I think
soul searching.
Yeah, soul searching a little bit. I think he's debating on a character. I know that he does have a Lucina, but he hasn't gone her all tournament. So
I don't really know about the Lucina. He played it a little bit in doubles. I don't really think that that's going to be the answer. I think if he plays Lucina, he's going to get 2-stocked, to be completely honest with you. But definitely an option. Definitely an option. I mean, well, we'll see. Game 3. Maybe cruising through top 8, depending on how this game goes.
All right. So game 3 here, and Abyss is already off to a little bit of a disadvantage, but certainly nothing he can't make up with one grab.
It looks like what he's opting to do this time around is to just kind of chill out and play the laser game. I mean, if he wants to get rid of Luma passively, which I would say using lasers is pretty much the most passive way you can get rid of Luma without having to interact with Rosalina at all. I mean, maybe that's the case, but I mean, Karinole taking full control of it with a down smash reading in his side B.
Oh, and he does get the up tilt, gets Luma out of the picture. Let's see how much he's able to capitalize off of this. We have Rosalina at 30%, but that forward tilt gonna knock him off.
Oh, goes for the grab instead. That's it. No. That's an SD from Karinole. It's very uncharacteristic from him, especially with Rosalina, who has such a great recovery. But I mean, if you aim it the wrong way, I mean, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you try to go for the ledge, so you try to do the straight up angle, and then you just tilt your controller a little too much, and you get the B reverse.
And then eventually you start to visit Gracie Graces in the back.
All right, so we do see Abyss making the most out of this stock lead that he has. He knows that he doesn't need to approach, so he's willing to stay back a little more than he would have if he didn't have this lead.
Oh, fantastic forward air. I mean, that's really ballsy to go for it. He manages to catch out Luma. We're seeing a new Abyss in this game.
I definitely believe that this is a confidence booster. He thinks, hey, dang, I have the advantage now. This is my chance to go in, and he is certainly making the most out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, but Luma's back, and that forward throw not going to kill yet. Still has his jump.
Does he not have a jump? He does, okay.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Perfect spike.
Takes a visit to the village down south.
40%, 61%, and 71% before even taking a single percent on his next stock. I think that this is going pretty well for him.
Yeah, I mean, the up air is slightly stale now, but I mean, what does that matter when Rosalina's so light?
Yeah. He's definitely going to be trying to kill. Oh, those jabs. Putting him in a bad position.
Oh, jeez. Great shine. Trying to make sure that he doesn't get taken for a ride.
I think that was a misinput dash attack. I think Karinole meant to go onto the other stage.
I think he probably
meant to go onto the stage. One thing that we're seeing a lot from Abyss, and I really like it, but it's only a matter of time until Karinole catches on, is he'll just run up to him, jump, and side B.
Yeah.
And
it's almost for no reason, it seems like.
I think it's just to gain damage on Luma, or maybe to try and set up into an up air. I know that has a tiny window where I can confirm. And
stage control is important, though, and losing it with that side B is not what you want.
No, it is not. But we see those shines just keeping Abyss alive. I'm actually surprised Karinole hasn't tried to play around them yet.
No up tilts either.
Oh,
there we
gets
go.
the back air.
All right,
and
Abyss is he woke up. He was sleeping for a little bit.
He played a lot better that game. The SD probably helped, but I know that he really pulled it together. He got that confidence boost, and I think if he continues to make these adaptations, I think that he stands a real good shot at taking these next two games.
And instantly back into it. Karinole not wasting a second.
Right back to Battlefield.
Wait, Dave's stupid rule? Oh, best of 5.
The last one he won on was
Smashville.
Oh,
or Town, rather. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, yeah, with this, I mean, we'll see. What we really have to hope is that Karinole isn't tilted at all. Now, I know that Karinole isn't. I don't know him personally, so I don't know if he's much of a tilter. But I mean, it's definitely one. It's not something you ever want to see. It's not something that people shake off super easily. So hopefully he gets through it.
After winning, I mean, he wasn't winning that heavily, but it was still a healthy lead he had the first two games.
Oh, exactly,
Into losing that one, maybe he's feeling a little shook right now, like, oh, he might be adapting to my play. What am I going to do to counter it?
Speaking of shook, he shook him up with a bunch of up tilts, rather, I should say, into up air combos. Looking at those jabs, fantastic pivot grab, but he doesn't end up hitting him. It was like the perfect spacing to not get him.
This spacing is just currently fantastic. I mean, look at these nairs that he's throwing out and able to avoid that F smash.
Yeah, able to tech out of it to get away, and very privy to know that Luma's at very high percent right now. I think one more like solid aerial and he's dead.
He'll die to a forward throw. Oh, but the jabs, they're not true when your character is this floaty.
Yeah. Which I think is one of the biggest things that he's struggling with right now, is that there's so many matchups where he can focus on the jab up smash combo, or like where he goes into the tumble animation with Nair, but oh jeez, able to hug the stage just enough, and Karinole not falling off the stage enough.
Hugging the stage there, that is something that every Fox needs to implement. His recovery is so easy to gimp, you need to mix up the timing by riding the wall.
And something that we spoke about earlier is that his techs are amazing.
Oh,
and
yes,
you
his
have
techs
to.
are so good.
riding the wall again there, knowing that Karinole not in a position to punish him, but he know it's better safe than sorry.
Oh, and that forward air is going to take care of Luma. And the back air,
nutty,
taking care of Rosalina.
I expected a side B just into the middle of the stage, but instead he falls and hits him.
Oh my gosh, so did I.
That's
it. But let's not discount that offstage play from Abyss. He's able to mix up those plays, and right when you think he's going to keep going for Luma, he's able to mix up Karinole and hit her with an attack.
So here we see nearly dead even game momentum a little bit in Abyss's favor, I would say, thanks to that first stock and the last game.
Oh, but here come jab strings. Yeah, I think that third gentleman jab was a mistake. I think he wanted to keep it going with the double jabs and stop air dodging. You don't have a jump, do you? Okay, now you do. Okay, he took way too much damage off of that interaction, just using his jump a little bit too early, and it cost him so much.
Luma getting deleted from the game again. Nice drill. That hit him super quick. That comes out insanely fast.
Oh, yes. Fox's frame data is just insane. With these perfect pivots, they're fantastic. They're just what he needs to try and get in. But right now, he needs to get out of this disadvantaged state. He's at 99%. Rosalina can kill with a solid up smash.
He had about 70% of uncontested damage on him, and then he answered back with a good 40 or 50 of his own. So he's still in this game, but it's a rough one, being down 30%.
Oh, these jabs that Karinole keeps trying to go through to space him out. Oh, that up air would have killed.
Almost a heartbreaker. No tech.
He's got to stop falling for these side Bs. I know we're talking a lot about how Abyss is adapting, but Karinole is just, he keeps falling for the same option. Maybe he's intentionally getting hit to try and bait it out later when he knows he can get the kill. Oh, misses a grab, eating a back air for it. Oh, the back air!
Let's go, Abyss!
Let's go, Abyss. Able to even this up against Karinole. 2-2. Karinole's counterpick.
He's happy.
He is happy. He knows what he did, and he will do it again.
Abyss has the crowd behind him. Abyss, a Northeast Ohio player. He's got a bunch of people here that are here to support him. Karinole definitely has players to support him as well, but he's in foreign territory right now.
This region, he comes out to these tournaments all the time. These are his friends. These are the people who are going to pull him through this.
Got a squad behind him, going to start screaming for him, and we're going right back to Battlefield. There's no way he's going anywhere else. The only other place I think he would go is Lilat, and that's dumb. Unless he goes back to town, but I don't think that's the plan either.
I'm fairly certain that Lilat was banned. I don't think Fox wants to go to Lilat against Rosa. It's just too easy to game.
Yeah.
So now we're
in game 5.
Back to Battlefield.
Right when we thought it'd be a quick 2-0, we might be seeing a reverse sweep here off of one SD that changed the momentum of the entire set. When people say that one SD doesn't matter,
one SD definitely matters in Smash. Not so much for the game, but Smash is so momentum based that it is going to be a huge thing.
Since it's not a traditional fighter, there's no such thing as SDs in any other fighting game. And if there was, that'd be hilarious.
Just you're playing Street Fighter and you all of a sudden just pull out a gun.
Yeah, that's it. You're
dang it, I SD'd. Okay, but back into this, I'm curious as to why he keeps taking him to Battlefield. I really want to see maybe a town pick or even to Smashville, trying to get less of these platforms in the way so that he can cover these landing options better.
I mean, what I want to see is, just like you said, some adaptation. I mean, Abyss is opening him up like a can of tuna right now.
Oh, this is fantastic. Like, Abyss realized, wait a second, I'm Fox, and I'm on Battlefield. I'm going to miss that up smash, but I'm still going to be able to do all the things that I want to do.
Yes, I am Fox. Oh, no.
Oh, he's going to make it. Fox privilege.
Fox privilege, yeah, most certainly. I mean, you hate to see it happen when you get those super jank kills, but, I mean, Fox being a fastballer, able to stay out of it.
That is one thing that I don't like that Abyss has been doing. He's just been letting Karinole stay on the ledge for as long as he wants to. Yeah, I'd love to see him incorporate some F smash in there.
68% on him. He's got quite a lead on him.
Oh yes, this is.
Oh my God, he's opening him up. I mean, is this Abyss? Is this still Abyss?
I don't know. Karinole really can't get out of the vortex right now. He tries to with that down air, but Abyss just holding shield. Karinole not going for nearly enough grabs to punish this.
I'm getting word in that Fox player 44 was actually on the game for the first two, was playing for the first 2 games, and Abyss suddenly stepped in and said, "Don't disrespect my name."
All right. Well, right now this is certainly Abyss with 101% on his first stock. Still trying to get the side B, but that nair out of there going to stop Luma's attack from coming out. The up tilt, tries to go for Luma, but that up air is going to come out too quick, and that up smash taking it even on Battlefield. I feel like the DI could have been a little bit better,
right?
But regardless, that was a clean kill from Karinole.
Certainly 50% to 8%.
Oh, who was that?
I think it was Frank. Oh, it was Estrella, never mind. Okay, so the rapid jab, that's a lot of damage, but I mean, he's going to take quite a bit more too, and the down tilt would have been devastating for him.
Oh, the nair. One thing that I love seeing is how well spaced and timed all of Abyss's moves are. These back airs are hitting Rosalina perfectly on the head. These jabs even more so.
Oh, hits him.
Oh, the get up attack.
I don't know if I'd be able to play if I heard that.
Hit him with the bippity boop. Oh, the up throw. Forward throw, no.
Forward throw instead.
Gonna try and get him off stage with the up throw.
No.
Can't get the up air.
This is Bomb Spaghetti. Knees weak. Does Rosalina even have knees?
Luma doesn't, but Rosa sure doesn't. They are quaking right now, seeing how good Abyss is playing.
Again, 96%. This is a dead even game. Reads it.
Oh, that was supposed to be. Oh, the Firebox gonna keep Rosalina in at disadvantage. She's stuck in shield on the ledge. What's the option gonna be?
Both players are insanely tense right now. They don't know what they need to do.
Luma's back, and this is gonna make it a lot harder for Abyss to space these back airs like he wants to. And the drill mix up on shield. The up tilt's still gonna hit.
Down smash? No, he doesn't go for it. Instead, does he really run off of the back air? No, he doesn't get the up tilt either.
He has not gotten one of these up tilts.
Jab? No.
These jabs are so close.
Back air? No, second back air.
Yeah, over. Karinole. Let's go, Abyss.
Abyss takes it. The reverse sweep. This is top 8 at Redacted. Welcome to Top 8. Kent State presents Redacted, a Persona-based tournament. If we have a tournament based